So we're continuing to talk about Google Sites. There are, I'm sure, lots of tutorials on YouTube about how to, do certain things on Google Sites. I'm just going to show you a few basic things that will, help, I guess, give you some survival skills here. So the thing you want to know about first is this gear. Okay, this gear lets you do things like edit your site layout, manage all of your site. These are two key things. You've got page templates you can play with. You can change. Those are really the two key things here that you probably want to know. Edit site layout and manage site. So edit site layout button will let you enable and disable things like the header. Okay, well I want the header on there because that gives me the title. The horizontal navigation, it lets you add in buttons for horizontal navigation if you want. Okay, so maybe you want to add a button for that horizontal navigation. It'll let you add either a page. In order to add another page, though, you have to actually create the page. So right now we don't have any other pages created, but we do have URLs. So maybe I want to add a link to YouTube. So the text to display will be YouTube and .youtube.com, so that when someone clicks on that link, it's actually going to take them to YouTube. Okay, so that's just an example. You can add as many as you need. So, and as you add it, should go right across the top there. All right, that's for your horizontal navigation. You can have a sidebar, okay, which is this business over here. Oh, we just took it off though. So, but we can put it back on, and then it'll let us organize it. And again, this is just sort of a quick introduction to the different things that you can have and use. So once you're done with that, you close it, okay, and then maybe you want to edit the page. So whatever page you're on, this is how you create new pages, by the way, right here. So if you want to create a page for fractions or a page for how to swing a baseball bat, or I don't know, but whatever you want to create the page for, that's how you do that. And once you've created a new page, you can link to that page and from any place in your site. So and that's something you learn to play with a little bit, but we'll edit this page. Okay, and it takes time. This isn't something that you're just gonna say, oh, I want a web page, and you throw it up and it's all there. You have to work with it a little bit and give yourself time to get it up and going. But basically, you have to think, what's the main function I want for my web page? Well, I want my students to be able to access the key information that they need, let's say for that night or for that week or for that project. So if you just think of it a piece at a time, even if you don't get all the pieces up, let's say the first year through, the second year or the third year, you've already built up like a library of stuff that you're organizing and you're putting together for your students. And so essentially, the more you work at this, and it is over a process of years, it's a process, it's a time, the better you get at organizing it and seeing what it is your students need. When you customize for one student, you've customized for 10, because you're going to see something similar in other students down the road that you saw it in that one student. So that's the great thing about this. It allows you to essentially, make copies of what you're doing for kids. So that's good stuff. Anyway, to click to edit, here you might say, this is the home page of the transparency project. We are currently under construction. Please check back. Okay, so I'm just going to put a message up there in case somebody does stumble across this page. Look, I'm going to select it. I'm going to make the font bigger, okay, so that people can read it. I'm going to, let's see, center it. This is just like word processing. I'm going to give it a little bit of color. Why not? How about purple? Okay, and then we will save it just like that. Okay, so that lets people know that, hey, we're, whoops. So we'll get back to that. And actually, we can get back to it this way. But there are some other features we're going to look at in the next video.